Honest J. Nowak. Coming at you live. Alright. A pleasure to meet y'all at last, and welcome back to some more HJN Graphix. And let's go on ahead and talk about something different here. Something that I might as well address when it comes to Call of Duty. I've talked quite a bit about Black Ops 4 and how it's quite bad by most ways you could potentially look at it. But now it's time to move on a year ahead to 2019 and talk about Call of Duty Modern Warfare. Could it get any more confusing? Like, come on! So that's why I just call it Call of Duty Modern Warfare Retold, because it is in fact a reboot to the series. Or maybe I should be more specific. A soft reboot to the series itself. And I'll have you know that at the time, I almost considered this to be the belated Call of Duty Modern Warfare 4 in a way. But it's actually not. This game actually precedes all of the events in the Modern Warfare trilogy. All of them. This actually takes place sometime before Captain Price enlists the help of Silk McTavish and various others that we would eventually see in the Modern Warfare series. And I'll tell you what, this actually is a huge plot twist that does not at all become unveiled until the very end of the game. There's an end credits scene that takes place where Captain Price sits down and mentions a few very well familiar names out there. Soap, Ghost, Roach. If you think that those are not very familiar to you, then well, you know, you're probably missing out on a lot. Especially if you've not grown up with the original trilogy like I have between 2007 and 2011. The main thing here is that this game actually is in fact like a Modern Warfare 0. So all this time I figured that it would have been something different here. Something that reboots the Modern Warfare series and gives us a whole new storyboard that could open up to a bunch of new sequel opportunities. But no! This is actually a prequel to all of them. So maybe it would have been fine if you called it something different right here. Call it Modern Warfare 0 because it precedes the other three. So, I don't know. I'm just going to keep calling it Modern Warfare Retold because it's Modern Warfare being retold again. It's rebooting the franchise and it's reinstating the original cast. Along with some new characters, pretty much. The story itself is, of course, centered on the likes of Captain Price and various other soldiers and the like that we have not seen in the Modern Warfare series, nor have we seen in any other of the Modern Warfare games imaginable. So it's almost like that they actually did try to reboot the series entirely, ignoring all previous installments. Not even the original were pretty much mentioned around here. But, of course, if it weren't for that end credits scene where Captain Price gives out the files to those three characters, Soap, Ghost, and Roach, then we would not have known that this was actually a predecessor to the other three. Like, again, the title needs to be changed to make it not so confusing. Why on earth would you do that? Man, it was bad enough when there were Fast and the Furious films, and then the fourth film was called Fast and Furious, not Fast and the Furious 4, and then we have Rambo 2008, and it's not called Rambo 4. It's just called Rambo. Then you have, well, Rocky Balboa. Like, really? Rocky 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then in 2006, 16 years after the fifth film came out, there was a reboot to the series. Rocky Balboa. But it is in fact a sequel. So call it Rocky 6. Man. What happened to the industry here? It's not an embarrassment to have a sequel. Sure, there are tons of franchises out there that are so unbelievably bad when you get to like sequels 5 through 10 or whatever, and there are a few franchises I could talk about on that part that actually go that far. that have that kind of longevity and mileage, but that's not what I'm here to talk about here. I'm here talking about Modern Warfare Retold. Yeah, that's it. Modern Warfare Retold. It came out in late 2019. Just like with many other games, they come out later in most years, and every 1 year that passes by nowadays, it seems like we're getting another new title from Call of Duty, and we're forced to pay up to $70 just to play the game itself. Only to find out that it's almost the same exact thing as before, just with some better graphics, some new variety that we could potentially look up to, but it's not a whole lot. Like, I don't know about you, but I'm glad I'm going to be retiring from gaming because it's getting a little overwhelming talking about a lot of this stuff. But yet, you know what? That would not be possible right now because I still have a lot of things I have, in fact, committed to talking about relating to video games here on HJN. So if you want to see more, go down to my channel with plenty of other new things coming soon, from tomorrow and onwards. Then make sure that you like, subscribe, comment, follow me on social media, and stay on the Hollywood side.